at the pool. Then now that I'm an adult, I think I'm like too thin and scrawny. Intellectually, I know that I'm not any less of a man because I'm not big and strong, but it's hard cynicism.
I have some get to look however they want, and that's not it anymore. Like Chris Pratt was like my body type, and he looks freaking delicious.
You got some big shoes to fill. He's really good.
Oh, okay. Now I just gotta stay like this for an hour. Being in good physical shape is so attractive to me because it's the opposite of...
We created Justin Bieber, very skinny. You know, to his credit, he worked out a lot. But this photo got a lot of heat because it was photoshopped pretty heavily. I don't know who decided, but they made Bieber more ripped, and they made his bulge bigger. They gave him a bigger dick. He went from a foot. Bald for me, it's up there bald spot. There was a long time that I didn't care about my hair, and I didn't care about it until I realized I was losing it. I look back at photos and I'm like, oh, it's
long enough to cover that mole. I don't care that much about my actual hair, but I do care how I look. My wife is gonna think I'm hideous, because when you're in love with someone, like, I love you no matter what you look like. But now we're gonna test them. Boy, you hot as fuck. I feel like I'm not masculine enough, and you're just like, hey, look at me, I'm out of shape. Look at the gangly noodle man.
Lester, we're probably going to have to stitch his body from different frames. And
I feel like I'm definitely killing it and have no self-doubts about this moment. I'll tell you, growing up, I never felt hot. I felt like a nerd, like huggable.
That is one ugly fella. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's a lot smoother than I thought. Oh, what that's a feeling. That mole's big. But that's sort of like how I fear my mole to appear. My ears are so much more prominent. You know, if it's not one insecurity, it's another.
No, I don't like that at all. It looks like a different person. I've never seen myself without hair. This just isn't me. It doesn't feel like my personality. I'm deeply cares about what their hair looks like. It's way more deep than we allow ourselves to admit as a society, especially, but there's a lot of people out there when it comes to cancer or alopecia who can't control the fact that they are losing hair. I'm
as upset by all of us, honestly.
You look so good.
I look great.
Well, thank you. I have no problem with this. This looks fine. I just don't know how I feel about the ponytail.
Now that I know that like my head doesn't have any like lumps or anything, I would get a lot of haircuts, like very tight.
this works for you. Like, if you have to shave your head, you're going to be...
I'm going to be okay?
like a big-time movie.
Oh, you cut the side boyish face? That doesn't change.
It looks a lot better. So much better.
You heard it here first. Totally fuckable. I look great like this with my life.
It looks so real.
So do you think you would still love me if I started losing my hair like this?
I would love you no matter what.
Oh.
Would you love me if I started losing my hair?
I would. Yes.
Hard in this What's up? What's happening? Balling out with no basket. And the whole block gonna see me. I get up everywhere that I just happen to go. Your favorite rappers are rapping my flow. Believe that, where the cheese at? I'm balling so hard that I'm out of control.
As I adopted a more confident attitude, it became the best are the people that are going to care the least. People fixate on their negatives and think of a way to find positivity. You can't choose what happens to you, but you can choose what you do.
The biggest takeaway is that my hair doesn't make up my identity. Bald, full head of hair. Anyone else who says otherwise?
We started this video by talking about how, for men, and for me in particular, this is probably my biggest concern. I've seen what that might look like, and it's really not that scary.